All right, let's dive in and talk about mastering the NuMetric regular invoice. We're going to show you how you can seriously streamline your entire billing process. I'm talking from creating compliant invoices all the way to getting paid faster, and do it all in one super seamless flow. Let's get started. You know the drill, right? We've all been there, juggling spreadsheets, chasing down payments, trying to figure out some overly complicated billing software. It's just a massive headache, and it pulls you away from the work you actually want to be doing. And that is exactly where the NuMetric regular invoice comes in. Seriously, it's designed to be elegant and just straightforward. It makes e-invoicing simple and compliant, so you can track your sales and projects without any of that usual complexity. Okay, let's really get into it. You know, the best way to understand how easy this is to just build one together. So that's what we're going to do. We'll walk through it step by step. All right, so let's break this down. First up, step 1, just head over to Sales, find regular invoices, and hit that Create button. Easy. Step 2 is all about the details. You'll pick your customer and, if you want, link it to a specific project. For step 3, you pop in the key info like the PO number and the due date. Then, in step 4, you list what you're selling using Add a Line. And finally, step 5, you just click Create Invoice and it's done. It's issued. That's it. 5 simple, straightforward steps. Now, this right here is super important to remember. Once you hit Create, that invoice becomes a final, compliant document. Basically, it means it meets all the specific tax and data standards, which is great because it keeps your records accurate and tamper-proof. But it also means you really want to double-check everything before you click that final button, because you can't edit it after. But you know, just creating the invoice is really only the beginning. Now let's get to the really cool part. We're going to explore some powerful automations that can save you a massive amount of time and effort. Think of these as your invoicing superpowers. The age-old question, right? It's what keeps so many business owners up at night. Chasing down late payments is it's frustrating, and it's terrible for your cash flow. But what if you could put that entire process on autopilot? And here is that beautiful solution. With one simple reminder toggle, NuMetric will automatically send out polite follow-ups for you 3, 7, and 14 days after an invoice is past due. You can flip this on or off for any invoice you want. It means you get paid faster, your collections improve, and you do it all without lifting a finger. So what about those bigger invoices? You know, sometimes a large one-time payment can be a little tough for a client to swallow. And offering some flexibility isn't just good customer service, it can literally be the thing that closes the deal. This is where installments are a game changer. You can split one single invoice into multiple, much more manageable payments. You get to set the amount and the due date for each one, and the system is smart enough to send automated reminders before each installment is due. It just makes it so much easier for your customers to say yes, and it gives you a nice, predictable cash flow. Oh, and here's a quick but really important tip on organization. You can attach any file you need, like contracts, receipts, or project plans, directly to the invoice itself. It's such a simple way to keep all your important documents right where you need them. Okay, so we've created our invoice, we've powered it up with some awesome automations. What's the next logical step? Well, it's getting it to your customer and, of course, keeping track of what happens next. You've got 2 fantastic options here. On one hand, you can download a standard PDF. That's perfect for your own records, or if you just prefer to send it from your personal email. But check out this Send Invoice option on the right, because this is where the magic really happens. You can email it directly from NuMetric, or just grab a shareable link. And this is the best part. It has smart read receipts. You will know the exact moment your client opens that invoice. All the guesswork is just gone. Of course, we all know business isn't always a perfect straight line. Sometimes you have to handle returns or make adjustments after the fact. So let's take a look at how NuMetric makes even the refund process totally simple and professional. Yeah, the refund process is just as easy. First, you just find the original invoice and click Record Refund. Second, you select which items are being returned, and the price and tax will fill in for you automatically. Third, you can add a quick memo if you need to add some context. And finally, you just hit Record. That's it. The refund is processed and all of your reports are updated instantly. It's clean, it's fast, and it keeps you looking professional. So let's just step back and look at the whole picture. What you have now is a complete invoicing toolkit. You can create fully compliant invoices in 5 easy steps. You can put your payment reminders completely on autopilot. You can offer flexible installment plans to your clients.
And you can share, track, and manage everything, even refunds, all from one single streamlined place.
And that really brings us to the final and maybe the most important question. By streamlining and automating your entire billing process, you're not just getting more organized, you're getting your time back. So what are you going to do with it?